Let's think about our life and our life choices. Why do I think that I'm the material body and mind? Why do I think that my mission in life is to please the material body and mind and please others, material body and mind? Where did I get this mission statement from? How has this become my priority? So this is how the blossoming genuine yogi thinks. I've got to deal with this paradox. I've got to get to the root of it. Otherwise, I'm going to spend my whole life just living in a dream world, living in the matrix of illusion, a trance that everyone consents to be in, and there's no motivation to question it. Now, what kind of resources do we have available if indeed we want to come out of the trance? The yoga texts, like Bhagavad Gita, are very interesting in that they give gradual methods and overnight methods, because they recognize that not everyone in the population who realizes they're in a dream wants to wake up immediately. So, all right, fair enough. There's the gradual approach for coming out of the dream. And then for those who are intrepid and really want to be for real, there's the immediate wake up. In any case, the commendations are given for anyone who wants to wake up from the mass illusion, whether gradually or immediately. Just like you're sleeping at night. Sometimes the alarm clock rings and you just jump out of bed. Maybe something exciting was supposed to happen that day. Other times, you hit the snooze button about 10 times and you wake up an hour later. So it's natural when it comes to spiritual life. Some people are going to want to wake up gradually, and some figure, why should I dally in illusion? So Krishna recognizes these differing psychologies. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna presents a whole range of possibilities, although they all are focusing on waking up sooner or later. Now, we need some incentive to wake up. We need to understand, what will a superior life be if I wake up from illusion? What am I going to do? What does a spiritual person do? Do you just float through the sky like a disembodied being or a ghost? Or what do you do when you're spiritual? Yes, many people are bewildered about that. They confuse bodily activities with spiritual expression. You'll find that athletes talk about a magic moment when they scored as a spiritual peak experience. Maybe you had partners and you were sure that the relationship was spiritual. The word is used so wildly these days. But if we can remember Krishna's instruction in Bhagavad Gita that spiritual means it's composed of something that has no beginning or end. And anything material will come into being and go out of being. With that basic yardstick, you can distinguish between what is spiritual, what is material, and what will bring you actual fulfillment and what will just give you the illusion of fulfillment, a temporary sensation. Where does all this information and knowledge come from? To understand that, we need to ask ourselves, is the origin of everything what? Is it nothingness? Is it an original material substance? Or, as the yoga texts explain, is the source of everything consciousness, supreme consciousness? Therefore, some of you have heard the term Krishna consciousness. being conscious of the supreme consciousness, origin of everything. Just like from the sun comes not only light and heat, but indirectly from the sun also come shadows. Shadows mean the absence of light. So similarly, Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita that matter, the material energy, is simply the absence of spiritual consciousness. So this leads us into deeper subject matters, which we won't get into today. But I'd like to offer you some encouragement and inspiration so that in your own way, at your own speed, you'll seek to escape the mass illusion, the mass consensual trance, which has imposed a cookie cutter on us, whether we like it or not. Our clothing styles may differ, our hairstyles may differ, but there's some kind of cookie cutter that is turning out persons who all subscribe to a basic illusion. So what Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita is that the greatest welfare work that you can do for yourself and society is to usher persons out of the mass illusion into the spiritual reality. And because that spirituality is superior, with superior pleasure, it's the best thing for your self-interest. So the techniques of Bhakti Yoga, as explained in Bhagavad Gita, are meant to give you a taste of the superior reality so that naturally and easily you'll let go of the inferior material reality.